Hey, did you watch this episode? The best do-it-yourself beauty dish. Oh boy, this is one of the best beauty dish I've ever made. And all this thanks to Ramiro Velasquez because I saw this in Facebook first. Sir, it's truly one of the best beauty dish I've ever used. It's small, and here's the thing. We did this and then we did a series of shoot with our dentist, beautiful model, Swee Ling, and we have it as A, B, C. Your job was to figure out which was which. So we had the styrofoam, we have the paper, and then we have the plastic. So which one is the styrofoam, which one is the paper? In short, today's result, A is the styrofoam, and B is the paper beauty dish, and C is the plastic. So Yi Chong, how many people responded and got this correct?
None got it correct.
Oh man, come on guys, you really go out and... Okay, never mind. Did anybody get any of that do-it-yourself beauty dish correct?
4 of them got one answer correct.
Alright, so 4 of you got one of the answer correct. You know what my plan was? When I ran this, I was hoping that some of you could spot it, but I can understand. It's very difficult because, to be honest, all of them were beautiful, isn't it, Yi Chong? So since 4 of you got one of it correct, I'm going to be generous today. So 4 of you, there you go, this 4. Write to us now, send us an email to info@beyond.photos because I would like to give you a 6-month subscription to our premium courses. How's that? And speaking of premium courses is our all-time bestseller e-learning. It was launched exactly 1 year ago. So it's a 1-year anniversary, and to celebrate, we are doing a promo on premium courses. If you sign up now, instead of $59 a year, it's now $29 a year. So hurry, take this opportunity because I can promise you, this is the best-selling product. Oh, there's one more thing that's really important. When we launched premium courses in March 2020, these 580 subscribers signed up and took up the $25 a year subscription. Truly, you changed the way we teach e-learning. We have so many good lessons in there, and I only have you to thank. We want to show you how Beyond Photography appreciate your Pioneer subscription. So if you head on to this link now, we'll give you a special price of just $19.90. That's my way of saying thank you for being the first 580 people that subscribed to premium courses and made this a success. So really, head on now and enjoy premium courses for the next 1 year to come at just $19.90. Oh, this only applies if you subscribe to premium courses in March, April, and May, and the price that you subscribed was $25. It's now $19.90. That's our way of saying thank you for being Pioneer subscribers. So please don't lose this opportunity because no one will get this price anymore. We have never offered premium courses that cheap before, right? No. So in conclusion, I'm going to go through with you A, B, and C and tell you personally what I think. Number 1, which do-it-yourself beauty dish creates the most beautiful portrait? My opinion, being the photographer shooting this, is the paper. I noticed that the portrait that I get and the lighting that I get from this is really warm. And being warm is good because it makes skin tone looks healthier. So paper creates the warmest tone. The bluish one is the plastic. I'm not surprised because I know that when it comes to plastic, more often than not, you get a bluish tone. And bluish is not a very good tone for portraits. That was why I had to play with ABGM shift. And if you look at this series of portraits, the color just look a little bit off. That's because plastic containers, this one especially, impart a lot of blue in the lighting. So which one is the most efficient do-it-yourself beauty dish? Is it the paper, the style? Okay, let me tell you this. The styrofoam is the one that consumes the most light. It eats up 4 stops of light, which means that if you use the styrofoam, you lose 4 stops of light. So that can be quite tiring for the battery if you use a hot shoe flash. And the plastic and the paper one, they each consume 3 stops of light. So how is it like compared to your softbox or your umbrella? Well, typically a medium-sized umbrella or a 58 centimeter umbrella would consume about 2 stops of light. So I'm not surprised. When you do something on your own, it consumes more light. When your modifier consumes too much of light, by cutting out too many stops, you need to increase the power of the light. When you do so, you're actually consuming more batteries. But I can live with 3 stops. Easy to make. The paper one is the easiest to make. Just put your flash on top and then start tracing it and cutting it. Done. And surprisingly, it fits quite well. So all I need to do is just push that beauty dish past the Velcro and then it stays there. So that the paper one is the one that stays the most secure all the time. The one that is always dropping because it's heavy is the plastic one. The styrofoam is a bitch to work with. It's so light, it just keep on dropping. So my choice of workability, the paper one, and easy to make as well. The hardest to make, the plastic one. I was so worried that Leah cuts off her own finger. Leah, gotta stop doing what I asked you to do. It's scary. Look at that. Her hands are trembling. I was afraid that the knife break. But there's one thing I want to share with you. Putting holes in paper is the toughest. Bet you didn't know that. So I couldn't punch a hole. If you really use something sharp, it's gonna tear. And here's the thing, I use a soldering iron and it is the longest. The one that is the easiest, the styrofoam. But then the moment you put it, boom, the hole became so big. Right. I also would like to pick your brain. Tell me how you can make that, instead of using cable tie. I don't like the cable tie. It's a little bit wobbly. It gets the job done. Homero Velasquez used toothpicks. That looks just a little bit dangerous. Imagine you trip and fall in your model. I got holes on my face from your beauty dish. Ease of storage. The plastic one, because it's really durable. Don't even get me started with the styrofoam. This is like the most annoying. Paper. Okay, paper is easy to make. So if you squish it, go make another one. Presentability. Styrofoam really looks like styrofoam. You're not cheating anyone. The plastic bowl, on the other hand, you could get away with this. You can just go get a Profoto sticker, stick on it. Maybe people will believe you. The paper one, you're cheating no one. Would I use this for a photo shoot? Honestly, I'm so impressed with the paper beauty dish. And yes, I would do it. What I really like about a beauty dish is that it's a quasi-hard and soft light. And that paper beauty dish actually achieves that. Because if you look at the styrofoam ones, it's a little bit too hard. Maybe because I'm using it as a square. If you look at the plastic one, the color is so horrible. It makes people look like they are out from the morgue. Paper is a choice and I probably would use it because it's really small and compact as opposed to an umbrella. Umbrella makes, I don't know about you, but when I use an umbrella as a modifier, it makes me look old because it's like one of the oldest modifiers. Don't even get me started with softbox. Softbox is just too huge and you can, I don't know about you because I cannot collapse a softbox and put it up fast enough for a photo shoot. So every time I'm using a softbox, it goes into the trunk of the car just like that. So yes, I would use the paper beauty dish. Oh, there are two more things that I want to try out. If you're an All Access subscriber and also people that subscribe to our e-learning of all about modifiers, one experiment I want to do is that what is the purpose of this cover here? You notice that almost all softbox have a diffusion panel in there. You notice that all professional beauty discs have this. The one that I made and Homero Velasquez original design has this as well. What is the purpose? So all of you that subscribe to our All Access account and also the e-learning of All About Modifier, I'll be doing a tutorial exclusively just for you and explain to you why this is so cool. That's why why does your umbrella don't need it? Aha! So watch that tutorial coming to you soon. And YouTube exclusive member, I've got an interesting tutorial for you about this. Only you have it. Is that when I put a flash in here, I noticed that 3 of the beauty dishes that I use lose a lot of light from here, which is not contributing to the front. So we're going to do a test and find out which one loses the light the most and which one is the most efficient, only for YouTube exclusive member. And speaking of which, click the join button, choose level 1, 2 or 3 and support my exclusive content on YouTube.